I'm Shae Russell from mining.com.au, and joining me today is Damien Keys, the Managing Director for Sunshine Metals. Now, normally I start these conversations with how are you, but I believe a happy fourth anniversary is almost in order from when Sunshine Metals recommenced trading on the ASX. Have I got that right?
You have indeed, Shae. So 4 years on about Monday or Tuesday next week. It'll be since we started, and it's been a great ride so far.
Time flies when you're digging up rocks. For everybody listening, I know we caught up at the Noosa Mining Conference, but we didn't really give everybody a whole overview of some of the key projects for Sunshine Metals. Could you sort of talk us through the key focuses for the company now?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got the Ravenswood Consolidated Project is our flagship. We're based head office in Townsville in North Queensland, and Ravenswood Consolidated is about an hour and a half out the highway. It's a fantastic district. The Charters Towers Ravenswood district has produced about 20 million ounces of gold over a prolonged history, spanning back about 150 years actually. Charters Towers actually had its own stock exchange back in the day. It was such a big gold district. On top of that, the district's actually produced 14 million tonnes worth of VMS ore. So this is base metal and gold ore. So it's copper, zinc, lead, silver and gold ores. 14 million tonnes worth out of two dominant mines, Thalanga and Highway Reward. Our tenure in that district is about 1,760 square kilometres. We've got that whole Mount Windsor belt, the VMS belt tied up, and we've got some fantastic gold ground up adjacent to Ravenswood gold mine. Ravenswood is now Queensland's largest gold mine, and at our closest point, we're about 4 to 5 kilometres from the pit there. So we've got a fantastic land holding, but more important than good real estate is having some runs on the board. And I guess our Lionstown prospect, or Lionstown deposit now is, as it stands today, it's about 4.5 million tonnes of contained zinc, gold, copper ore at Lionstown itself, which forms about 5.5 million tonne in that Mount Windsor resource. And as of next week, we'll be announcing a resource upgrade, and we're really looking forward to letting Lionstown roar, if you like.
All right, we're going to get to what the irons in the fire for next week. But first of all, let's just focus on this week because it's been a huge week again for the company. I believe you're in the process of closing a deal with Triumph. Is that correct?
Yeah, so we have a small project just to the south of Gladstone, a little gold project, 118,000 ounce resource, and we've just sold that to another listed group, Dart Mining, and we've done the deal for $1 million cash and $1 million in scrip. So it actually makes us about 14% holders in Dart. So we retain some leverage to the upside at Triumph, but top up the coffers so that we can get on with work in the start of 2025 at Ravenswood.
Look, cash coming in is a novelty for explorers, so it's excellent to see that coming back. To spend on exploring, no doubt. We'll get to your 2025 plans probably next time we speak. Let's just try and get through some of the irons in the fire for next week. You mentioned there's an update coming. Mate, what else could possibly be coming out? This close to Christmas, I might add.
Yeah, 2025 seems like an eternity away at the moment. We will be completing this Triumph deal in the next day or two. So as we said, that's $1 million in the bank and a fantastic start. The resource upgrade will come out. Now, lately through 2024, we've actually been intersecting some fantastic gold in the Lionstown system, and we believe that Lionstown is actually going to be a gold-dominant system. We expect that the amount of gold that we've drilled this year, intersections like 20 metres at 18 grams, will change the way certainly we view Liontown and hopefully the way the market does. So we're hoping to be able to report in gold equivalent terms, which will be a significant step forward in the communication. And then we are expecting drill results out of Highway East and Truncheon. So these are small target zones at the moment, really reconnaissance drilling about 2.5 kilometres from the edge of the old Highway Reward gold copper mine. It was about 4 million tonnes mined at about 5.3% copper and 1.1 grams gold. So a really nice, rich copper gold deposit. We've been drilling, like I said, about 2.5 kilometres from that pit, and we should have those results out too in the next week. So it really does shape as being a big run into to Christmas, and we're certainly not slowing down just yet.
Listen, I know Liontown was the talk of the town earlier in the year, and it sounds like 2025 is going to be no different. Listen, Damien, thank you so much for jumping on today. I cannot wait to speak with you next week to see what all of that information looks like. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, Shae.